better is, but I don't know what clear is, you know, what defines clear? Like, is it a clear conscious, a clear line of vision? You know, what really is it? There's no guarantee that it'll be better, you know, but I know what better is, so that's kind of why I wish I was better rather than, you know, clear. Definitely.
Well, I chose better definitely for this moment, like, because I feel like shit recently, like mentally and all that. I just need a little more happiness, something to make me feel a little more excited and happy and up, you know? I don't know.
I'm a true believer that sometimes ignorance is bliss and that a lot of times knowledge can make you way more unhappy with the world. So all I want to be is happy, whatever it takes to do that.
Clear, I don't know. I just looked at it as like, I don't know, wanting to see things clearer instead of like wanting to improve yourself. I guess that would be better, but better could also be clearer, so then you're the best of both.
When someone says like, I want to feel better, it just sounds like they're whining. Like, it sounds like their life isn't in their control and they don't really know how to make it better. Clear, I can tell he has goals. Maybe monks, like if you shave your head and like just meditate all the time, then yeah, but if you're a normal person, then nah, it never stops. Better is just like, that's a little bit easier. I think feeling better is like getting high, but being clear is being more in control.
I mean that, like, I want things to feel better for everyone holistically. Like, the last year I've gotten like a lot of clarity on life and direction, whatnot, so now I just want to focus that positively towards better.
At first I was thinking better because I just like wanted to be on top of my shit, but then I realized that the reason I'm not on top of my shit is just because I have no idea what's going on, so I need to like cleanse type shit.
This is like a really confusing time for me. I feel kind of like not lost, but like also lost in like what I want to do. So like I just feel like my mind, I would want it to be more clear instead of better, because like I feel like I'm pretty good right now, just like kind of confused.
I feel like I kind of walk around in a fog most of the time, and I feel like it's probably because of like just being on technology all the time. Kind of like a defense mechanism. I don't have to like face whatever I'm feeling if I can just like get immediate gratification, and then I can just forget about anything that I have to face. I guess the clarity would be getting rid of that like instant gratification, just facing it and not being scared of that.
I think that clear can lead into being a better person. If I can clear my mind and be confident in who I am and clear my demons with people in my life and clear my head, I feel like that will lead me into being a better person and a better neighbor to other people.
I feel muddy. Like a lot of things in my life feel muddy. My relationships with my friends, there's a lot of miscommunication going on. I don't know, I feel like feeling clearer can lead you to feeling better, but not necessarily the other way around. Like you can feel great and it's all a lie. You know, it's all a sham. You're lying to yourself, and that illusion you can keep going for a year or two, but after a while you look at like your life and it's like, what am I doing? If you had a clear idea though of what you're doing, you're gonna feel better in all relationships. All aspects of your life are gonna, combine at a nexus of feeling better. So I don't know, I just feel like one leads into the other nicer than the other.
Because with so much going on in the world, I feel like I get caught up in everything that's happening, and sometimes I wish there was more clarity and more ability to focus on the little things, because it's not really about feeling better or worse. I think it's just about on the long term trying to feel clear about everything.
2 years ago, I was very clouded by a lot of just like social norms and anxiety, and I think a lot of times when better goes wrong, it's when you push something into the mold of being better instead of actually finding what fits. People kind of like use things that they buy and the ways that they live as a proxy for actual happiness, and I think that's something that I've kind of realized that's not what I want.
Clarity to me is closer to meaning, and better is closer to happiness. And I think pursuit of happiness in itself can be futile, and you might end up in circles, going in circles, chasing happiness. It's like an emotion, It would be weird to say, I'm gonna pursue anger or pride, and those are emotions too. Like happiness and sadness are like two sides of the same coin, but you wouldn't just chase one side. It's part of this constellation of the human existence.
Everybody got something that they're good at, but like if you don't have the right mindset, then you're not gonna be able to harness that talent or be able to be in a position where people could utilize it. You know what I'm saying? But like when you see people who are like doing miscellaneous shit, it's because they're not clear. They don't know. I feel like that's the premise behind any and everything, honestly. Because there's nothing worse than going the wrong way for like 7 years because you wasn't clear on what you wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? But if you clear what you want to do, you know like I'm on this route for a reason and I know I'm doing this, rather than being good at what it is you're doing. Because you could be good and practicing that shit for 7 years. And it's like, yeah, you're really good at that, but that shit is not for you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
There's no perfect route to any goal, but setting an intention and being conscious of your engagement, that you're connected to it, is something that I'm always striving towards. So I'm trying to get as close as possible to the present moment, to what is coming at you without throwing your own lens onto it, because that's ultimately what we're here for on Earth, to connect with people and to live our lives with as much clarity and purpose as possible. And I think that's hard in our day and age where there's so much information going around and you can't really tell what's important and what's not.
You might convince yourself that they're both the same thing, but really feeling clear is kind of having the open conscience to think about things. Being able to think about things is what makes us human. Having the ability to think is what allows you to make yourself what you want to be. It allows you to find your own path, to get to the place where you're really truly happy and not just comfortable where you're sitting. You know what I mean? If I'm clearer, I can take the bad things, I can take the fact that I'm not feeling so much better, and I can make it into something. I can make art from it. I could find what I want to do, and I could make myself better through a clearer path.